All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. Ready to go now. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped left field. That's back. To the warning track, makes the catch. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball. This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
One out, base is empty. This to third. Throws to first. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 24.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Cody Bellinger. 2 outs, base is empty. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first, and it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Patrick Wisdom. The 1-1. Runner on the go. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. And he chases that one. And that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, today's starting pitcher, Jordan Wicks.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Out to short, Swanson. Tosses to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Here's Machado. That's out to center field. Bellinger makes the grab. That is the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. 1 out in second. And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No score here in the second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Base knock center field. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Good eye right there. Gomes off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Higashioka tries to block it, but he gets away. And he's in the scoring position with 2 gone on the wild pitch. And the righty deals. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
That misses. 2-1. First and second, 2 down. Now one close, rule the ball. They're now 3-1.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself in a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up the 2-out RBI.
And the pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pat makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
The designated hitter.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Puts it away for the out. Kyle Higashioka, the next up for the Padres. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and last one deep to left center. That one fired. His 4th home run of the season. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Cal Mitchell to the plate here. Left-hand hitter waits. Strike 2. Line drive. And that will end the inning. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Machado tosses across the first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Ian Happ up to hit. The wind of the pitch. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Bellinger up to hit. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Righty delivers. That one lifted to left. Mitchell makes a nice running catch. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Matthew Batten.
Leading up for the outfielder, the first baseman.
The wind of the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lock, and gets the home run.
Corner. On to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Center fielder,
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Junior.
Hot shot to third. On to Gomes. And they take care of Tatis for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. The 1-1. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Patrick Wisdom. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, run away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That one misses in the dirt.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And here is Christopher Morel. Darvish checks on the runner, and he's back standing. The pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Yan Gomes. The Padres leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside. Darvish picks to first, and he's back in on a dive. Two outs. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Right-hander kick steals. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Stays alive. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major. Bottom of the 4th, here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
The third baseman,
1-1. Ground ball left side. On to Gomes. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And here is Xander Bogaerts. The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Bogaerts into second.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is Jurickson Profar. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 3-1. Higashioka, the next up for the Padres. Man at first, one away. Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Headed down the line. Marcano sizes this one up. One away. Here's Nico Horner. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. The 1-1 is fouled off. Out to short. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ian Happ will hit next. And a pitch. Horner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Darvish checks on the runner. Horner back in standing. The 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Runner goes again. Throw to second. He's safe.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man at second. Out to short. Sends it to first. And there's two away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Bounce to the right. Loves it on the dive. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Back here at Petco Park, here's the left fielder, Cal Mitchell. The 1-1. On the line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So digging in now for San Diego, Matthew Batten. And here it comes. And that one upstairs.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Runner on the move. That's to third. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Now at the plate, Tucupita Marcano.
Now batting, right fielder,
1-1. Fly ball down the line. Happ heads towards it. Makes the grab for the second out.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
So the lineup flips over. The batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. At the belt and fires.
Ball 2.
Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Keegan Thompson up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Merriweather also throwing. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball inside. And a full count now. Ha-Sung Kim on deck for the Padres. Line to left. Base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's out. Got down, and that ends the inning.
It's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
All set for the top of the 6th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. Kicks and fires. Ripped into right center. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
The pitch. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Christopher Morel. On the ground, could be 2. Bogarts over to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Here's Yan Gomes. And he deals. High fly ball, right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs, 2 hits. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Keegan Thompson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Happ moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's Manny Machado now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On to Gomes. Machado out of the play.
the batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
2 down, nobody on. There's that one deep left field, and forget it. A solo shot. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
There fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So now here's the DH, Jurickson Profar. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the bottom of the sixth. On the ground to first, Gomes. A flip to the pitcher covering, gets him easily, ends the inning. But the Padres add to the lead on a solo homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Wandy Peralta. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And now the lefty spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Rugen. It feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth the challenge if there's any doubt at all.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Crow Armstrong gets his lead at first, nobody out.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Kicks and deals. Just misses with that one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis really on his horse for it. He's got it, and there's one down. So digging in, Nico Horner. The Padres leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Liner snagged at first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Bottom of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there. Bounced out to short. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The left fielder, number 33,
Cal Mitchell, the next up for the Padres. And the right-hander deals. And another ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Into center. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. Two outs. Into center and a base hit.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball bat.
And now Tucupita Marcano. Crow Armstrong hauls it in to end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Robert Suarez. He's been so good against lefties. And that's down and away.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
1 strike.
And the righty deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Falling behind 2-1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. One left for the back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Julian Merriweather.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball. On the ground to third. On to Gomes. 1 up, 1 down. Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. The 2-1. Now
Ball
1 miss. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Yency Almonte up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Manny Machado.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
On the ground to third. Morel. Gets it to first. Machado out of the play. Inning. We go to the 9th, and now Christopher Morel. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Right-handed reliever. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And a 1-2. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now here is Yan Gomes. 1 down, base is empty.
3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And they'll do it again. Yan Gomes waits. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Man at first, Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Gomes, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That one catches the corner.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Tatis brings it in. So it's their last chance in this one. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Next offering is fouled back. Suarez is just one strike away. 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.